together, they face countless demons and trials, and there are many stories about that. This is just bean sprouts. Hi everybody, we're in Ipoh and first order of business is food. So we wanted to go to the Kong Heng, but it's closed today, I don't know why. And then, what is this one? Thean, chun. So we went just one door over. We got some popiah, we got Chooi Yue, we got Chooi Fan, and the egg custard, because the egg custard is supposed to be really good. This is my favorite, popiah. What is this actually?
Popiah.
It's like, no, I wanted to say what's inside, like noodle and crispy stuff and veggies. Very rarely found here, but there's veggies inside. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't eaten that last week, so we have to try now.
The sprout here looks different.
Really big pieces of duck egg. This is just bean sprouts. Gai Si Ho Fan. Correct? Okay, Gai Si Ho Fan next. Oh, can I show you? I'll show you with the phone. Thank God I have a spoon now.
Happy Mountain.
It's better than the one in Oriental coffee, I feel like. My favorite is the Chooi Pan. And this one, the Chooi Yue, destroyed. Oh, good. Okay, finished. We're going to the Perak Tong Temple now. I hope we can still make it because it's 3 and it's closing at 4. Like the temple is closing at 4:30, but there's like a top floor I think that closes at 4. But it's like apparently a very nice temple because it's built in a like limestone cave. Hi everybody, we just checked into the Airbnb, which is quite nice. It's pretty cool, it's pretty modern. I quite like it. Let's see how hot it will be tonight and how like convenient it will be. But yeah, need to lie a bit in the bed because it was pretty hot at the temple. Although it was actually fine. Like I read on Google Maps that it's like very steep and a little bit of a hike, but it actually wasn't that bad. It's just sometimes when it's so hot, it's a bit exhausting. But actually, at the top, it was quite cold. It was a bit like cooling because of the wind was going. You're quite high up actually, and yeah, it was really nice. The cave was also really cool with the limestone and like all of these Buddha statues and goddess statues, and I really liked it. Actually, that's how I would have imagined the Batu caves to look like inside, but the Batu caves, they're not that nice on the inside, but this one was really nice. Also like the drawings on the walls, really nice, everything. And then we went to eat some tofu pho, which was really nice. I've only ever had the cold one until now, but they told me that actually it's supposed to be warm. So this was the warm one, and we had with some sugar syrup and ginger syrup and brown sugar syrup, and it was really nice. I wouldn't have expected to like it, but it was really good. I actually really like tofu pho. I think like dinner is like in an hour, and it's gonna be like Chinese food, I think. I don't know exactly what they picked, but yeah, then tomorrow I'm really excited for the other temples, because this temple was also already so nice, and I expect the other temple to be even more nice, so I'm super excited for tomorrow. But yeah, let's finish this day off first. Sometimes it's a bit hard with these like smaller cities in Malaysia, because there's not like super much to do. Like in KL, if you have time to kill, you just go to a mall and then you can spend as much time there as you want. But here it's like very hot, and then when you have nothing planned or nowhere to go, it's a bit exhausting. But yeah.
Let's check.
I don't like it. Not
Is
black
this what flavor?
Black sesame. Looks like this.
sesame and nuts.
And nuts.
Oh, this one looks so nice. Wow.
Facial tissue thì mặt người ta sạch đó, mặt người ta mua.
I don't know.
So that's why họ kêu mua xài tissue paper cho in the bathroom.
Not good.
It's okay. We are at the Poh Tong Temple now, which is the oldest temple in Ipoh. And I think it's also known as the Cave of Three Buddhas. So it's a Buddhist temple, and it was discovered by a monk who like looked for a nice place to pray, and then he went into this cave and prayed there, meditated there, and lived there for 3 years. And it's so beautiful. There's also a koi pond and a turtle pond. because this temple symbolizes longevity and karmic release, I think. And oh, it is very cool. I've only been on the outside until now, but it's very nice already. So let's go into the cave. Hello. That was, I think, the most beautiful temple we've seen until now. But in this street, right next to each other, there's actually like 5 temples. Two are closed, but now we're at the next one. I forgot the name. Wait a second. So the upper one is the Poh Tong, and this one is the thean Tong, and then a bit down the mountain is the Sen Tong. I just asked ChatGPT why there's like 3 temple, or 5 temple right next to each other. Don't really understand. I feel like they're all like Buddhist and I don't know how to say in English, Taoist temples, but maybe just I don't understand how diverse the beliefs are actually in the Buddhist, like how many different gods and directions there actually are, because I think there must be different temples, but I cannot fully grasp what is the difference, what's the different gods. But yeah, let's look around here for a bit.
Monkey King.
Yeah, what's the story?
He was born from a rock.
And then?
And then he defied all the king.
Why is
All
he
the
a
gods.
monkey?
I don't know.
Since there's the Monkey King everywhere here, I thought my boyfriend could tell you the story of the Monkey King, but he doesn't know. So I just read it. Okay, so the story of the Monkey King, Sun Wukong, is one of the most famous stories, I think, in Chinese, like storytelling or like mythology. And yeah, like the boyfriend said, he was born from a magical stone on the mountains of flowers and fruit, and then he quickly became the leader of the monkeys and sought immortality. And then he studied and learned the Taoist magic. So these temples are actually Taoist. That's why he's also like everywhere here. And he learned to shapeshift into 72 forms. He learned to ride clouds and travel thousands of miles in a single leap. And he also gained superhuman strength and agility. And then he went to the underwater dragon king's place, and he got a golden staff that allowed him to shrink or grow to any size. And then he also got a golden armor and cloud walking boots. And then the story goes he grew arrogant and went to heaven and wanted to like have power, but the Jade Emperor only gave him a minor post. And then he of course got mad, and then he went against the gods, and he got since he was so strong, the armies of the heaven couldn't subdue him, and then the Jade Emperor asked Buddha for help. And then Buddha challenged Sang Wukong to escape from the palm of his hand. And the Monkey King leapt across the world in an instant and thought he had succeeded. But in truth, he had never left the Buddha's palm. As a punishment, Buddha trapped him under the mountain for 500 years. And then a monk came, and he actually wanted to retrieve some Buddhist scripts, but then he chose the Monkey King as his protector. But to be safe, he placed a magical golden circlet around his head, and whenever the Monkey King disobeyed him, he would chant a spell and the band would tighten and be very painful. And then apparently they were joined by 3 other companions, one to be greedy and strong, one loyal and calm, and a dragon prince in disguise. And together they faced countless demons and trials, and there are many stories about that. And then eventually Sun Wukong learned humility and discipline, and at the end he achieved Buddhahood. So they say he represents both rebellion and redemption, and he's mischievous, clever and unstoppable, but his journey shows the balance between freedom and responsibility, ego and wisdom. Wow, that's actually really nice. So now I think I'm gonna go real quick and look at the 3 companions, if I can see which is which. And then the others are waiting in the car already, so we have to go. Okay, this is the monk, the dragon horse, the pig, and then this is the other one. And then you can also see the staff and the head crown. So cool.
In the 1890s, high-tech Chinese miners excavated the tunnel 7,500
Yeah, I also. We're at the Mirror Lake, but there's not really anything here. Like, there's like the lake that goes through the cave, so you can take a boat from downstairs and go here, and it's like 5 ringgit for Malaysians and 12 ringgit for non-Malaysians, and you can go like up through the cave, but I don't know. Otherwise, there's nothing to see here really. Good morning, everyone. I'm a bit sick, so it's a bit hard to talk, but Today we're driving from Ipoh to Cameron Highlands, which is like a bit more up in the mountains, so it's cooler and it's like more fertile, so there's a lot of like tea plantations, and that's where we're going. I'm gonna drink this. Apparently this is good for sore throat. Cheers. Tastes good. Very sweet. Like cough syrup, but very sweet. You know the good kind. Hi everybody, so somehow I lost the outro of this video, so I'm just gonna explain what we did like this. So like I said, the Cameron Highlands are famous for their tea plantations, and there's this one that is very famous, which is Poh Tea, and Poh Tea also has a very famous like tea house which we visited, and from there you can see a few of their plantations, but honestly it's not super breathtaking, and also it's very crowded. We also had some food there, and of course the tea, and the food was quite bad, and I really wouldn't recommend you to go there. Apart from the tea, the Highlands are also known for like vegetable and strawberry farms and flower nurseries. There are also like a few very big food markets which we also visited, but to be honest, nothing really blew me away, and all in all I think that this is not really a place that's worth visiting if you're like only in Malaysia for a week, or you don't have a car, or it doesn't fit in your travel plan super well. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you watched the video until here, send me a strawberry emoji in the comments, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video, which is going to be so good. Oh my god, I'm super excited and looking forward to next week. So yeah, bye.